Once you have several pieces of art laid out on different artboards, you may want to start creating individual files from those artboards, either to send different versions out to clients or to simply have separated files for easy viewing one at a time. In this movie, I'll show you exactly how to take your artboards inside of Illustrator and export them out as separate individual files. First thing that I need to do is go up to the File menu and go down to choose Export. Once I've selected Export, I'll select the destination for this. In this case, I'll put it on my desktop. Once it's on my desktop, I then have to select the format that I want, and you have a list of several different formats to choose from. In this case, I'm just going to save these out as a JPEG, and you can name them whatever you want, but in this case, what I'm going to do is just leave them at market_posters, and then I'm going to click this checkbox down here at the bottom that says Use Artboards. By default, when you choose Use Artboards, it selects all of the artboards. However, you could specify a range like 1 through 3 or 1 to 3, 5, 1, 6, just to specify exactly which artboards are supposed to be exported as you hit the export button. In this case, we want all of these to be exported, so we'll just use the all checkbox here, and then we'll hit export. This is going to come up with JPEG options. It's going to ask me things like the color mode. It's going to ask me the quality setting and the options. This is going to be different depending on every project that you work on. So I recommend that you take a good look at these options to determine exactly what it is you want to use these files for. In this case, I just want these to be preview images, so I'm just going to drop this down to RGB. Maybe I'm sending these to someone in an email, and I want them to look okay on their monitor. Maybe I'm putting them up on the web somewhere, sharing them to my Behance profile or something like that. I'm also going to up the quality just a little bit to about 8, I think, because even though that says the maximum amount of quality, it's still going to be a decently small file size, but ups the quality of the JPEG tremendously to make sure I don't have any types of pixelation happening. Once I'm finished with that, I'm just going to hit OK. That's going to then create those JPEG images for me. And so if I go out to my desktop now, I have all 3 of these now loaded. And what I'm going to do is just right-click on these, and I'll open these up. And let's open these up with just the default application on my computer, and that's going to open it up with Preview. And so here's the first JPEG, the second JPEG, and the third. All look really good, a great representation of what we had inside of Illustrator, and all are completely separate JPEGs. You can see market_posters 03, 01, and 02. So all of those have been exported out, and I'm now ready to use those either in the web or in any other application that I need. So the next time you have several artboards inside of your document and you want to export those out, now you know how to do it. Once you have several pieces of art laid out on different artboards, you may want to start creating individual files from those artboards, either to send different versions out to clients or to simply have